Hold up.
What is up, everybody? My name is TMWthunder. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out the KF5 spanner. The stats are as follows: 3 increased range, 2 decreased fire rate, and 1 decreased handling. The attachments I have on there are the foregrip, rapid fire, and fast mags. My perks are lightweight, blind eye, and blast suppressor. I have the wild cards primary gunfighter and streaker on, and then my score streaks are the UAV with assist, the aerial assault drone with rockets and aggressor, the warbird with aggressor, and just the normal bombing run. Let's not waste any more time and get right into the gameplay. Alright guys, we are on the map Compound from the Supremacy DLC map pack using the KF5 spanner. Let's first start off by talking about its main positive and only positive, which is the triple increased range. As you may know, SMGs are not the best at taking on long range, medium to long range gunfights, but with this triple increased range on the KF5 spanner, it makes it a very good weapon for medium to long ranges as well as close ranges, because it's an SMG, so it shoots at a very fast fire rate, not as fast as some of the other ones, because the negatives, which we will talk about in a second, decrease its fire rate, but I'll show you how to counter that as well with some of the attachments I am using. But let's first talk about its negatives. It has 2 decreased fire rate and 1 decreased handling. The main negative on this weapon is the 2 decreased fire rate, which makes it a very slow shooting SMG, but I can show you how to counter that with the rapid fire attachment. And then the only other negative, which I didn't see made that much of a difference, was the decrease in handling or the increase in hip fire spread, which makes your hip fire a lot wider and it's a lot more difficult to get the hip fire kills. But with 1 decreased handling, I didn't really notice the increase in hip fire spread, and I'm still able to pick up some hip fire kills at closer ranges, so just be aware of that. You don't need a run-in attachment just to counter your hip fire, so it's not a very significant. What you need to be worrying about is the decrease in fire rate, which is why I'm running the rapid fire attachment. And with that said, let's talk about my attachments. So I was using the foregrip, rapid fire, and fast mags. Rapid fire to bring up the 2 decreased fire rate, just to even that out and make this a lot easier to use weapon, and then the foregrip to counter the recoil, because it is an SMG, and with the rapid fire attachment on there, it added a bit more recoil, so I threw on the foregrip just so it could be a bit more accurate when going for these medium to long range kills, which is what you want to be focusing with the KF5 spanner, because you want to be emphasizing on that triple increased range. And then I was using fast mags. I tried extended mags out. It brought the magazine size up to 60 bullets, which is huge, but I find myself running out of that very quickly, and then I'd be stuck with a long reload animation, and I wasn't running scavenger, so I wasn't able to do the double tap reload as much as I wanted. So I thought I'd run fast mags, which is like the first time in Advanced Warfare that I've run the fast mags. Just wanted to switch it up for you guys, so I was running the fast mags attachment on there, and it actually turned out to work pretty well. The standard magazine size of 40 bullets was pretty nice, and so with the sped up reload time, it just made it a lot better, and it was a very nice attachment setup for this weapon, and I really liked it. Now to talk about the perks that I was using lightweight to move around the map quickly, blast suppressor to hide my exo movements, and blind eye to hide from the enemy score streaks or not be seen by warbirds and paladins and stuff like that. It's kind of annoying, so that's why I run blind eye. And then my wild cards were primary gunfighter, so I could take a 3rd attachment, and then streaker, so I could have a 4 score streak. Streaker, like I said in a lot of videos, streaker and the 4 score streak you can take off and replace with like a lethal or secondary or whatever you want, another perk or something. I just like to have a 4 score streak to maximize my kills and make this a fun and interesting gameplay. But that's just me. That's just the recommended setup for this gameplay. You do not have to run the 4th score streak with streaker. You can kind of switch it out for a lethal or a secondary or whatever you want, really, or you can do the 4 score streak same as me. This was a really fun class setup, and I was able to get a lot of kills with this weapon. But now, speaking of kill streaks, let's talk about my kill streaks. I was using the UAV with assist, the bombing run, the aerial assault drone with aggressor and rockets, and the warbird with aggressor. The only non-lethal score streak I was running this time was the UAV, so the other 3 were lethal, which means they do get kills, unlike what I usually run is the UAV with the system hack. This time I decided to do triple lethal streaks, the UAV, the warbird, the assault drone and the bombing run just to maximize my kills, and they did very well. The warbird got lots of kills. The aerial assault drone covered flags while I was away, and the bombing run was able to lead me to my higher streaks, i.e. the warbird and the assault drone. So very nice kill streak setup, or score streak setup, however you want to say. I'm pretty sure there's score streaks in Advanced Warfare. I think I'm getting it right there. But now to talk about how I was playing in this gameplay. I was playing very aggressive, getting up in their faces. Compound was a very small and aggressive map, and I really like it. But along the edges of the map, which really emphasizes the KF5 spanner, along the edges of the map, there's medium to long range gunfights, and since the KF5 spanner is a SMG or an SMG, you're able to get those closer range kills in towards the center of the map, and then on the outer edges of the map, with the triple increased range, it really helped out to get those medium to long ranges. So the KF5 spanner was a perfect choice for this map, and it really went with the map very well, and I had a lot of fun using the KF5 spanner on this map. So now to talk about the uses of this weapon. I'm probably not going to use it after this gameplay. I got it just for the gameplay for my channel, just to show you guys how well and how good of a weapon it is, and to tell you that is a fun gun to switch it up with. If you're getting tired of using the same guns over and over again, and you do get the KF5 spanner, use it a couple times. It's a fun gun to switch it up with, but I do not recommend rocking this as your daily driver or your main gun. It's not up there with the high tier weapons, so just be aware of that. If you do have both elite variants of the KF5 like I do, I highly recommend using the breakneck over the spanner. The breakneck is just a lot better with the insane increased fire rate. I think fire rate wins over range, but the KF5 spanner, nonetheless, the KF5 spanner was a very fun weapon to use, and I ended up going 44-9, which is a pretty good gameplay. Lots of score sheet kills. It was just a very fun weapon to use. I got close range kills, medium range kills, long range kills. That's what the KF5 spanner was meant for, with that triple increased range, which is a very interesting thing to put on an SMG. So it's a very different weapon. If you want to switch it up, use the KF5 spanner. Do not scrap it for the 2000 XP. Keep it in your armory. It's a very fun weapon to use for a little bit, but do not use this as your daily driver. But if you've enjoyed this 44-9 gameplay with the KF5 spanner on the map Compound, drop a like down below. Check out the channel if you are new here. I try to upload every day Call of Duty Advanced Warfare videos, Black Ops 3 videos in the future. August 19th, be there for the beta. I will have tons of gameplay, so just stick around on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, guys, subscribe to join the nation, and peace!